Hi, I'm Ashley with Divine Vibes Tarot, and you clicked on this reading because you're ready for your life to change. Strategy comes out. 5th chakra, patience, storm warning, woman holding a coin, and 2nd chakra with all tied up at the bottom of the deck. The storm energy here really coming in to signify that things are not going to be like they were. You have been patient for long enough, working behind the scenes, planning, strategizing, even building up your foundation. Communicating what you need is going to be the thing that really propels you forward. You've been using this creative energy that you have. It's kind of been like all-encompassing. You can't look away from it. It's something that you think about constantly. You'll be going about your day. Maybe you have a regular 9 to 5, and then all of a sudden this energy comes in and sort of grabs onto you because you want to do something else. You want to do what your heart is telling you to do, what your soul is telling you to do, what you know is going to bring you all the abundance that you have ever wanted. And I don't just mean financially. I mean freedom of time, freedom of finances, but also just really being able to do what you want when you want. Following your natural rhythms, following the guidance of your spirit team on the other side. They are right there with you. They want you to slow down so you can hear them. They are here to guide you along this path so that you can get everything you've been hoping for, you've been desiring. You deserve this. Clarify woman holding a coin. You've been trying to gain some, I'm seeing like a financial step up, like you want to elevate, right, to the next level, but I'm hearing that you are going to be elevated to a level that you didn't expect. It's almost like your finances really affected how you functioned, your self-esteem. If you felt like you were lacking financially, it would cause you to stop completely. And it might be like the root, like I'm hearing root chakra, like safety, stability. It's like the root of your, you know what I mean? Like your insecurity. You would have to distract yourself with people, places, and things that you knew you were too good, not too good, but you were no longer in that frequency, desiring those things. And Spirit saying that you chose to associate in situations like that to distract yourself from feeling like you were not worthy, you were not measuring up to where you thought you should be, to what you thought you should be doing, to the financial position you thought you should be in. You may have maintained friendships that were not fulfilling because you didn't find yourself worthy due to financial constraints. And I'm not saying that you were necessarily poor or completely broke, but maybe you felt like you couldn't expand. You couldn't expand creatively in a in a confident way because your finances really affected your self-worth and your security, obviously, and your safety. So it was like everything around you was mirroring that lack mentality. And so now I see you definitely trying to level up. 10 of Cups and King of Cups coming out. This is going to put you, with World card at the bottom of the deck, this is going to put you in a completely different position, a completely different frequency, I'm hearing. Different people, different energies, different experiences. You will be able to grow and to connect with people that you've always dreamt of connecting with, but maybe you just didn't think were possible, whether that be people from other cultures, other countries. I'm hearing like even having like a vacation home in another country, possibly moving to another country. Some of you could be moving. Let's go to the second chakra card that's here. Second chakra talks about your creativity. It talks about your sexuality, but I'm definitely getting more energy around your creativity. It's also deeply connected to your inner child, okay? If you have unhealed inner child wounding, it's going to be more challenging for you to access your soul's purpose and recognize how necessary all of your desires really are, because they are the desires of your inner child. If you had never experienced trauma in your life, you would be living as your child, as you were as a child, having fun, being carefree, doing whatever you wanted, right? But because we experience trauma, oftentimes as children, that part of us, that carefree spirit that just wants to experience new things, gets shut down. Also, our throat chakra gets shut down. So we need to embrace that inner child, which I get the energy that most of the people who are drawn to this video have embraced their inner child. They are creative energies. You've done a lot of work to find your inner child, to heal that trauma, to take the layers off of that onion. And every time we go back to do more healing, there's more that can be done. Like I heard someone else say this week, we're never done healing, right? We just get through another layer. And as much healing as we do is how much joy we can access. Access? Yeah, how much joy we can access. Clarify the second chakra card. Yeah, Page of Cups, the Tower. And the Tower is the card number 16, which deduces to the number 7. 1616 could be significant. Yeah, wow. Judgment, 6 of Pentacles, 4 of Cups, Death card, 3 of Swords at the bottom of the deck, Ace of Wands, and the Chariot. All of this energy is coming back. I depending on when you're seeing this, you could be experiencing like an influx of energies from the past, little things that you hadn't thought about in years, possible memories resurfacing, all of that inner child work coming up for you to do. That transformation is available to you now. In this transformation, you obviously have the ability to go in as deep as you want to, or to only touch the surface. Some things are really hard to dive into on your own, or at one time. And like I mentioned the onion before, you know, we can only heal so much in one sitting. You can't peel every layer in one sitting. You have to peel a layer, cry, heal, wail, look at all the parts of it, and then peel another layer after you've rested and come back to it. The deeper you can get in that onion, the more gold, diamonds you are going to find. I'm hearing that this situation or situations that you've dealt with and that you're dealing with right now that are coming up for you to look at, they will allow you to talk to that inner child, to tell that inner child, you know, you didn't deserve what happened to you. And there is nothing wrong with you because somebody else did something or because this situation happened to you. That doesn't say anything about your worth. You are amazing and you are so innocent. That little child within you is so innocent. And they just need you to hear them, to acknowledge them. They did such a good job of protecting you when you were that age, in that trauma. Their response was perfect. They did more than they will ever know, and they just need you to acknowledge them and say thank you and tell them that from now on, you're going to take care of them. You are going to protect them. The adult in you is going to protect them now. This is going to help. I'm hearing like relieve some lethargy. There. It could be that you're feeling exhausted. I don't like to use the word depression, but like just being exhausted, you know, not really having that excitement around you all the time. Like it's not very consistent. Kind of apathetic. But what I'm hearing is that if you can get in touch with that inner child, if you can start to look at those situations and understand that it had nothing to do with you. It had nothing to do with that little child who was so innocent. It was not their fault. And now you have the opportunity for a new beginning. You have the Page of Wands here and the King of Pentacles clarifying the strategy card with the Lovers and the King of Swords and the Empress and the Sun card. Wow. And the Two of Wands at the bottom of the deck. You have been planning to elevate, to grow bigger, to do your soul's purpose. That's why you're here. That's why you were called to this video, because you are transitioning into fulfilling your soul's purpose, and you need to know every tool that you can to get there, to be as successful, to be in that Empress energy with the Sun, the best card of the deck. You are determined to plan moving forward. Two of Wands talks about planning. This is you taking the reins and saying, okay, I've done everything I can up to this point. What am I missing? What am I missing? Your next step is to do that inner child healing. Clarify the storm warning. Like I said, this is an energy of things never being the same again. Once you cross this threshold, you won't be able to go back. There will be people, places, situations that you won't be able to visit again. Imagine you on one side of a bridge, they are on the other. Your past, the people, situations, jobs, everything is on the other side of this bridge. You are going to have to stand possibly alone for a little while. It might be lonely for a little while. On the other side of the bridge, you can wave and you can encourage them to, you know, follow. But you are leading by example. You are the one that is creating change in your life on a direct, I want to say like a direct basis. Like, you're making things happen, saying, I want to change my life. I want this to happen and I want this to happen. And you're making that happen. You are doing that. You are putting the work in. Clarify storm warning. Yeah, temperance. It's just that energy of, you know, you were in one energy. You may have been very cerebral, always in your head, always overthinking. And once you start to peel that onion, you're going to drop more into your heart, more into your body. 6 of Cups here, talking about nostalgia, right? Going back into the past, thinking about that journey, the journey that you've been on, the purity in your heart when you were young. And deciding it's time for you to create stability for yourself, for your family, for the people around you. This is going to give you clarity. Let's clarify the 5th chakra card. This could be like an announcement. You declaring something, whether that be an intention or an affirmation. You could be confronting someone from your past. If you decide to confront someone from your past about a situation that happened, I want to encourage you that people who harmed you in the past or who did wrong by you in the past, one, they may not remember what they did. 2, they might remember, but they might also be in a place where they cannot access their heart to acknowledge what they did because they don't feel safe. So if you can confront someone safely, and I don't mean physically safely, but I mean, I do mean physically safely, but also emotionally safety. Remember, you now, moving forward, are protecting that little girl or that little boy or whoever, not gender specific, that little child within. Okay, so you have to really think, would I put this child in a situation with this person or situation or group again? Would that be safe? If it's not safe for a child, then it's not safe for you. You need to protect yourself. That is your job. Because you have been given a gift, and that gift needs to be explored and protected, just like that inner child. Whatever this announcement is, you have a lot of passion around this. Definitely looks like some grief from the past. You could be acknowledging some negative, this kind of looks like making amends with someone. You could be acknowledging some negative habits that you did, because remember, when you reach in for that inner child and you want to take care of them and protect them and wrap them up in love and always look out for them, you also have to be clear about things you've done, because everything you've done to someone else, you've also done to yourself, in turn harming that inner child. So this really looks like coming clean about something. Maybe you harmed someone in the past and you want to apologize. Maybe you ended something prematurely. Maybe you had an affair at some point. Maybe you stole money at some point. This is you acknowledging the wrongs that you've made so that you and your inner child can go on and explore the spiritual side of life that you're trying to get to. Let's clarify the patience card. I mean, clearly it's been a long road, right? 10 of Wands. This has been a heavy path, but I do believe that we choose our path before we come here. And now is your moment. After watching this, your life will never be the same, because you will always be thinking about, how can I get closer to my inner child? How can I take better care of myself? Do I need bananas at the store? Do I want blueberries for dinner, for breakfast? Do I need to wear all cotton? Will I feel better if I'm in bed by 8:30 during the week? Do I need to stop smoking? Do I need to stop drinking? What steps do I need to take to heal myself further? And 10 of Wands, 8 of Pentacles, 4 of Swords, Knight of Swords. You are going, as patient as you've been in this process, in this healing that you've been focused on. Justice, 8 of Wands at the bottom of the deck. You are going to continue to dig deeper and deeper, because you can, because you are worth it. You are worth every moment. You are worth every minute that you sit down and you drink water if you're thirsty, if you get a snack when you're hungry, if you stop eating processed foods and you choose to eat maybe a salad, or you choose to have some fresh fruit, if you stop buying chips and instead you choose a healthier option, if you start going to bed earlier, if you start trying oil pulling for your teeth at night, if you start reading to yourself before you go to bed because nobody read to you when you were a child and you always wished that that happened for you. What are the things that you need to get to your best self so you can have this epic transformation? Now is the time. You will never be the same. I'm so proud of you. I'm so proud of you for where you've been. I'm so proud of all the things you've accomplished and all of the trials and tribulations that you've walked through. Your wisdom is unfounded. You know so many things. You've experienced so much. And now you're going to give yourself that one more step, that one last morsel of healing. And you're going to take care of this because you have something so wonderful around the corner. I'm hearing 3 months, 6 months, depending on where you're at on this journey. Get ready, because Spirit is about to move in your life like you have never seen before. I am so excited for you. Again, comment down below. If you're still here, put some hearts down there. You're amazing. That little child inside of you is amazing. And you are going to do great things. And I can't wait to see it all. These have been your Divine Vibes. I will see you soon.